Welcome back to the channel. Didn't do much recording today. Did do a lot of work, but didn't do much recording of it. Just the beginning of the day got ruined by this whole aluminum intake debacle. It's just the hits keep coming. The fuel rails that I ordered for an LS1 through LS3 injector rails, they're on an angle. The injectors sit on an angle like all factory injector rails do in an LS engine. Well, the injector rails that go on that intake are straight up and down, so they will not work on that intake. So that's why it's sitting up there. So I am going to have to either get in touch with the company I got the intake from, or Holley, or MSD, I think. I know the Holley Sniper injectors sit straight up and down. They're big money, like $500 for those rails. So we'll see. Other than that, let me show you the progress. Trailblazer SS intake is installed. 102mm throttle body I installed on the Trailblazer SS intake. I made this cool throttle cable bracket to hold it, because the bracket's here, but you have to have a way to hold it, or otherwise it'll spin, because there's no bolt hole back here. That's why this basically just supports this so it don't spin. So I did that. 3-bar map sensor installed in the factory location. The entire harness is installed. Injectors are installed. PCV valve is installed with a one-way check valve. So when it goes into boost application, it won't let the boost go into the crankcase because this check valve stops it. But when you stop, let your foot off the throttle and goes into vacuum, it'll allow vacuum to travel this way, but it will not allow boost to travel this way. So that's installed. I installed a vacuum port here, so we can put our vacuum block. We'll install our vacuum block somewhere back here. We'll come off of that into it, and it gives us 7 ports. 7 ports of vacuum, which is cool. What else is installed? All the spark plug wires are all installed and dressed up nice where they will not burn. So those are done. Heater hoses installed. Upper and lower radiator hose installed. Steam vent hose installed. Water pump installed. Drive belt is installed. Wideband gauges, O2 sensors installed. The only thing I'm waiting for, which was supposed to be here Saturday, was the 4-inch to 2.5-inch right angle silicone to go for here to tie in for the other, to the intercooler from here over. That was supposed to be here Saturday, never showed. So I checked the tracking, it has not moved. So I don't tell you. It was supposed to be here Saturday. But so tomorrow I have to figure out the knock sensors, because the knock sensors on the old motor, which is right there, but knock sensors were here and here, down in these pits. On the new Gen 4 LS engine, they're on the outsides of the block, and they look like this. You see it? They look like that. There's a bolt goes through that hole and to the side of the block. There's 2 of them. One on this side and one on this side. I got to see how to wire this plug to do those knock sensors. I'm not sure if I have to run one of these wires to one. There's 2 wires here, so one to one and one to the other, and then come off of here and just use one of the wires as a ground. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at it tomorrow. But so I have to do knock sensors tomorrow, and we're waiting for the silicone, and that's it. And then it's back. It's on the road. So ready to be street tuned and ready to go. We have the boost gauge to hook up still and some stuff like that. Little stuff. But all the major stuff is done. We're ready to rock and roll here. I did install this. This is the Evap purge valve. This is pulse width modulated. So you send a pulse width to it, it'll trigger and allow vacuum and or boost to travel through it. In here, out here, or vice versa. Reason why I installed this, because the boost controller, that blue thing right there, is also pulse width modulated, does the same exact thing. So if that fails, I have this as a backup that I could tie into. I just got to get the wiring harness for it. So that is why that is there. I put the intake air temp sensor installed, drilled and tapped, and I put a vacuum port here. That's installed. So now we wait. We wait for postage packages. That's what's holding us up now. That silicone and knock sensors. So I didn't record much today. I just plugged along. It was just a shitty day. So everybody has them. You know what I mean? And my day was just ruined at the very beginning with those fuel rails. So I wasn't really much in the mood to do any recording. So anyways, there's your update. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Come on back. I'll see you next video. Peace.